Hello, Fae and Fiend and everyone in between. Friends both fair and fell, welcome back to the Wild Beyond here on Go Buff Yourself. My name is Ethan. As always, I'm your Dungeon Master for this Fae Wild Romp, and here, once again, for session 78 of this campaign, I am joined by the 6 current members of the Wild Things. Let's go around and say hello to these wonderful people. First, playing Wraught, we have Joe.
Rawr.
Second, Melon is played by Morgan.
Rawr.
Please. Otto, played by Mav.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't get the continuation of it. Oh, I just realized I still have Kieren's camera covered. There we go. Now we can actually see you. Speaking of,
it didn't change much.
Looks very similar. Playing Kieren, we have Sarah.
Howdy.
Bodie, played by Lauren.
Oh, hi.
And Ivonna, aka V, by Sally.
Rawr.
There we go. Before we jump into tonight, y'all, first of all, just a fun fact, because I'm pulling up everyone's character sheets on D&D Beyond. I created the D&D Beyond group for this campaign April 3rd, 2023. So that is how long this has been going. We have been going for 3 years and a month or so.
Time to drag our feet and do a shopping episode.
We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. A few announcements before we jump in. First, this is an 18+ stream for language, content, drug use, legally, both in and out of game. Second, you can catch up on all 77 past episodes of The Wild Beyond on our YouTube channel, Go Buff Yourself TTRPG, where all past episodes of all of our recorded campaigns are now available. It took me a long time to get all of Wild Beyond's uploaded and sorted on there, because 70+ sessions is a lot, but you can now go catch up on all of it. And if you prefer to experience it in a little bit more narrative style and all of that, you can always check out the podcast version, Go Buff Yourself, where I'm currently giving Lords of Sin the narrative play treatment, taking out dead time, adding sound effects, adding music, making it a more enjoyable listening experience for you all. But if you prefer the actual play version, those are all available right now too. Those are my announcements. Thank God I can stop talking. Let's go ahead, run that intro video so that we can get into session 78 of The Wild Beyond. We are back. When we were last in the wintry realm of Yawn in the Feywild, our wild things had arrived to the Winter Palace with an invitation to an upcoming ball in hand. They were shown to luxurious guest quarters, found their way to the Wandering Yeti Inn, Winter's Haven Bathhouse, the observatory, managed to explore a good amount. While they were doing so, they met a few folk, from Lord Albert Frostwood to Luca, who ran the observatory, Bari, a member of the guard here, and the main things that occurred when we were last here in the Winter Palace. Wraught concluded her bath conversation with Ajara Coldmoon, who invited her to be his +1 to the ball this evening. And while Wraught gave no assurances, he said that he would eagerly await to see whether you had your own +1. A few of you, Wraught and Kieren, split off to go check out the observatory, where along the way you were confronted by one of the members of the military here. Where is it? Name for it. Need the name of the army? There we go.
Legion.
Winter's Legion.
Led by
Hey, you got
Lord
there first.
Nightwalker.
Well, so you were confronted by a member of the Winter's Legion who said that he had been sent by Sven Nightwalker, and the general and leader of the Winter's Legion. And your loyalties were questioned as outsiders. When you confessed that you had none, you were encouraged to say that you would provide your loyalty to Lord Nightwalker and the Winter's Legion, and would report back to either Lord Sven Nightwalker or his son Yoren, or any members of the Winter's Legion, should you hear anything interesting, dangerous, anything that sounds like sedition or talk of war or assassination plots, anything that might be important. And speaking of assassination plots, shortly thereafter, you all had a conversation with a ladrin that you had met at the tavern, who introduced herself as by the name of Isolde. And you found out that she was the former owner of the carnival, now known as the Witchlight Carnival, a former friend of Zybilna, who apparently is the key advisor now to Queen Mab of the Winter Court. Here, you learned about Isolde's past, her bloody past, and how she learned that Zybilna was to blame for it, and that she intended to get her revenge. What she didn't know was how. And that was where she turned to you all, hoping that you all would help her come up with such a plan. When you all had an agreement, she promised that she would not act without informing you all, and you, Otto, promised to convey any ideas or information that you might have through the sending stone that Isolde provided to you, that is linked directly to her. And when we left, at the very end, there was a knock on the door, and two of the guard here were the Selenian guard, Bodie, and his constant companion, Kuma. And they informed you all that it was time for the ball. And so V stepped out to occupy the guard while the others finished getting ready, and a very flustered Bari was happy to take a few extra minutes waiting out here with the lovely Ivonna. So what I would love to know is, after you all have finished getting ready, how you all look as you are being escorted out of the guest wing and to the grand ballroom of the Winter Palace.
Well, don't everybody start. I can start us off.
Start us off.
Well, probably during that whole escapades of everything going on, I probably called Wraught over. It's like, Wraught,
What now?
don't know what to wear.
Oh my god. Clothes at the very least. So I think I probably spend at least 30 minutes helping Melon get dressed. Trying to, make him look a little more noble and sensible than he would normally in his Hawaiian shorts and his Hawaiian shirt and juicy booty shorts.
So probably what we end up with is more of a summer look, if anything, but it's meant to insinuate. It's like, oh, wait a minute, Melon's actually kind of cut, where it's like a blue sash with gold stripes through it that goes from one shoulder down across. It's golds and blues mostly. A golden kind of stomach chest piece, but it's just kind of around the abdominals, followed by like just blue pants, and then just like another kind of sash off the side that's blue and yellow golden stripes across it. Some bracers that are just more like they look more for show than anything, but it's just lighter summer colors. Ethan, I think I sent you a picture of kind of what I was going for.
Love it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I also pointed him before he steps out and I go, leave your weapons. Actually, all of you, leave your weapons.
I was going to ask
we're not
that
gonna
question.
Threaten anybody at this ball.
Whether
Drop it.
anyone was planning to bring any of their weaponry either openly or concealed, or if you would be leaving all weaponry behind.
Oh, no. So I'm going to leave my swords, but because my packed weapon is, my packed weapon, I can summon it back to me at any time, regardless of where it is, so I'm not too worried. So I'm just going to leave it here.
What about you, Bodie?
I mean, I could try to jam him in my shell, but
You could also guard the room, Bodie.
I don't know that he really want. I kind of told him to guard the ball. Hey, buddy.
Yes, master.
You're gonna stay here and make sure that this room is secure. Very important task.
I am happy to do this, master. However, I am exceedingly nervous about you leaving and going to a place with a bunch of strangers that we have been repeatedly told are dangerous without any form of self-defense.
I'm pretty sure that Bodie would just be able to punch them and they'd die anyways.
Just look at us. Well, I mean, it's not like we're planning to split the party. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we'll be all right.
If you insist,
And if
I will guard
if
the
anything
room.
bad happens, I'll suck in my shell. Don't worry about it.
If you feel in danger, come retrieve me, and I will alert you should anyone enter the room.
That will be done. Absolutely.
You,
Bodie, what you wearing?
And Bodie, yeah, what are you wearing?
Last time I got all dressed up with V because she's like, you should probably dress up, and I'm like, oh no, shit, I don't even have a shirt, and then the wardrobe did it. So I got some nice pants. They're not linen. They're like a harder kind of scratchier material, a little more rigid, but they got a little sheen on them, which is nice. And my cord belt is not there. It is now a leather belt with a funky buckle. The mushroom on it, which is exciting for me. And then I got like the tunic on, and it's got the nice little V cut so I can see the top of my pecs because I'm so strong, And
So strong.
Super duper fucking strong. And it's got green detailing on the sleeve. And that's it. I try to keep it simple, And I smell a little bit like weed.
Bodie, you get about 20 seconds away from the room, and you just hear, "There is no one currently in the room, Master. Everything is still safe."
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Master,
And
there is
he
someone
is-
opening the
even though-
door. Oh, never mind, it is you.
And even though he can telepathically link with this thing, he just looks at him with his arms crossed and he shakes his head.
Just looking at
I
a
don't
sword
need it.
and shaking your head.
I don't need to play by play or blow by blow. I'm gonna try to put on some charisma and not make a fool out of myself. And if I got you in my ear and I'm worried, I don't think.
I
Just
was
only if
attempting
it's a
to
bad thing,
alleviate
you know
your
what I
worry
mean?
by informing you
Nope,
that the room was
not
still
the thing that was
unoccupied.
happening. Super overstimming me, man. So yeah, if you could just only report when it's like real bad. Can you do that for me? But I want to hear about how your time was. So remember your time, so that when I come back, we can talk about it.
I will only alert you if it is really bad.
Yes. Or bad in general. Like, it doesn't have to be really bad or very bad or kind of bad. It could just be bad,
If something bad happens, I will inform you. I will
Yes.
not let you know when nothing bad has happened.
Yes, that is perfect. You are, buddy. You are so good. Okay, play nice. And he's gonna close the door and come back.
As you shut the door, you hear a clatter from inside from where you had leaned, Cork, and you just hear, "Master, I have fallen."
And he goes back in and he picks him up and he props him. He doesn't say anything. He just, and then he leaves.
I do want to remind you
Apparently
of the
exhausting.
full name of Cork as a magic item. Is Cork
Yeah, it's pretty
the
crazy.
Sword of Unwarranted Warnings.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how he does that thing that I really don't like, and it's just kind of his whole thing. But I do accept him.
I love
pieces.
that you, of all players, got like an inner monologue of anxiety as a magic item.
Really appreciate the realism, babe. I'm gonna smoke this joint.
Nothing is going wrong, but I feel like it is.
Give it time.
So we see Bodie. Otto, would you be bringing any weaponry? And what are you wearing?
I will be bringing my sword. It's solely decorative, but it is still usable because I do not know the people here. I will not bring the bow, but I will bring my sword. Otto thinks really, really hard of like, this is a really, really fancy people, and he wants to come up with an outfit that honors not only himself and the carnival and the title that was given to him. So he shuts the cabinet or the wardrobe and thinks really hard and opens it, and what he puts on is a nice tailored suit. There is no jacket per se, but it is just a vest and with a vested tailcoat, mixed of colors of Feywild colors of like just greens and golds, a little bit of blues, or royal blue, and the coat that goes over it. On the inner panels of it, it is nothing but monarch, like butterfly colors, like a butterfly design on the inside.
Ooh, very good.
He has a pendant that goes on it in the shape of a rose, or a wildflower, rose type flower, and he still has his horns or his crown, and he has bracelets, and yeah. So if he takes the coat off, he still has like free range of movement. So, but yeah, that's what he has on.
V. We might have gotten the description of what you were wearing briefly at the end of last time, but I want to ask you the same question. Are you packing? And what are you wearing?
So V's pretty strong. She's got a 20 plus 5, so she's not that worried because she can, hold her own in a fight if needed. So she's not packing. She doesn't have a tiny dagger, or she would have tried to bring one with her. So she has no weapons on her, and she is in a one-shoulder dress that has sort of mesh at the top and goes from yellow to a deep purple, almost like a giant sunset with embroidered flowers all the way down it. And she's carrying around a shawl as well that looks like leaves and has beading across it that reminded her of her clan in the Shadow Realm.
Now, I don't want to speak out of turn, but if bringing a dagger was something you did want to do, but like you said, you don't have one. Again, don't want to speak out of turn, but I believe that Kieren has a fair number.
He's
Now,
very good father.
I can't offer anything up for Kieren. It was just something I was thinking, but it's ultimately up to you all what you would like to do. I was just thinking out loud.
Okay, V's gonna walk over to Kieren and go, whenever I imagined the outfit, I imagined this great garter with it that could hold a dagger, so I came along with it, but I have no dagger that's small enough, the short sword, and you could see she's trying to put a short sword, on her thigh, and it's not working, no matter how big she is.
It almost works for you, I will say. You are a specimen.
It's like dragging a bit on the ground.
Almost like it's not that it would drag on the ground, it's just that it's slightly longer than your upper leg, so where you would strap it, whenever you would bend that leg, it would poke out, so it would kind of be like having a splint on that leg if you were to actually use it.
I do have a very billowy dress, so it's very large, so I can't hide anything under there.
We saw what Wonder Woman was able to hide in the back of her dress somehow.
In the back of her, yeah.
Right down the butt cheeks.
Kai's something?
Kai's going to look at the strap on your thigh, kind of spin around a little bit.
Oh, this way? We're like this?
Scene,
okay.
You know the scene from Sinbad where that one guy is continually pulling out weapons from him the entire party? For 10 minutes straight, he's pulling out variously incomprehensible weapons. He should have no place to store this. That's what he starts doing with various knife shapes.
I just need one.
It's pretty enough and fits
one.
He'll take one out from a pocket, hold it up, put it back, take one out from another small pocket, put it there, put it back. One from down his pant leg there.
They're all wonderful. We could choose any of them. Any of them are great.
He finds one that has a pretty kind of twirled handle that Wraught gave him because she gave him 10 or something a while ago just to start handing out to various children, and drops that one in there. It's just a dagger.
Which is such a fun sentence to hear out of context. A bunch of knives go hand out to various children.
Fairy goat father's got a fairy goat father.
He's gonna look at it. It's so beautiful. Oh, thank you. You're right. This one was superior. Thank you for going through all of them. This one is better.
You're welcome. Don't lose it, please.
I will not lose it. It will be
or
a
if
part
you do
of me
lose
forever
it,
until I give it back to you. Oh, give it to a kid? That sounds dangerous.
Don't worry, it's a bit. It's fine.
Okay. Give it to a kid. Okay.
Only if the child actually needs it.
Well, now there's a lot of rules. This is my dagger. Get away.
And speaking of Kieren, as you're doing this, what do we see you wearing?
So Kai already got his fancy armor from the Troll King, the stuff that does the storm around it, which I did find a picture of it, and it is quite fancy. It's this nice silver breastplate with fur around the shoulders and neck and stuff. So he's going to kind of still rock with that, but he's going to clean up his the wrap he has around his waist and get a nice kind of scarf that trails into a cape and full hip wrap that are kind of like that burnt red orange of his eyes and that trails into black. So he just looks nicer clean with tassels and nice scarves and stuff, where he still is cleaned up winter feeling, but he doesn't have to lose his armor because it's nice, it's fancy.
That brings up You all are doing a great job at bringing up questions I was going to ask organically. Kieren, part of your look is your armor, because it is already winter-themed, very regal looking. I mean, it needed some cleaning, but that was easy enough to achieve to get it gleaming bright and looking ceremonial and dress armor quality again. There are a few others of you, I believe Melon, Otto, and V, who have armor mechanically. Are you wearing your armor?
I think with what I'm trying to go for, it would be classified as armor. I'm not sure,
Okay.
though.
I gotta change shit on that shit is underneath like a bulletproof vest. I'm not stupid.
It's Frodo pulling aside his shirt to reveal the mithril.
it's underneath there.
Also, I'll probably ask Kai for a dagger and just shove it in, like, just like one of the bracers. Just like, just get in there.
He gives you a weird looking one.
It fits fine, probably.
All right. Oh yeah, and Ivonna, you don't have any because you have natural armor. Isn't it great?
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I have any armor. Plus,
No, you have
Ivana's,
natural.
worried about my shape more for Bari. I want to look nice.
Ari is
Your bare titties, your
not
britties.
worried about your shape at
Pretties.
all.
I would win them over.
And Wraught, last but not least.
I think Wraught spent so long trying to get Melon looking presentable that at the end, because practically it was like when Bari came to pick shit, she realized that she was still standing around with like a towel wrapped around her waist and nothing else, and just practically plunged into the dresser and emerged after some clattering, shouting, and banging noises with the witch's cats going "Rawr!" Pushed open both doors of the wardrobe and stepped out fully dressed. And she's got practically nothing on from the waist up. It's just like some shoulder decoration that goes into a cut of just a slip of fabric that cuts up and over her chest. So that she's just completely nude from the breastbone down to about her belly button, which she doesn't have because she's a lizard, with a waist strap that's kind of a corset that cinches in and accentuates curves she doesn't have, into a kind of flowing backwards gown, essentially, that drapes over her tail and at her hips, but it's open at the front except for just a sash that hangs there for pure modesty, essentially. And she's got gold bangles on her wrists and her ankles, and layers of golden necklaces. So it is extremely risque, but just barely manages to preserve just the hint of modesty.
Because
Dritty's
we've established in
out.
this, I was gonna say, because we've established in this world that dritties aren't a thing.
I think that is our most established piece of world building in this campaign.
That Wraught
and OSHA.
and that bears aren't
OSHA
feminine
exists.
at all.
And that different species
Unions.
have different, definitions
Dental
of that.
for the hobs.
And dental for the hobs. Well,
Thankfully, we haven't confirmed the French.
First of all, everyone take a luck point for those wonderful descriptions. You are led through the halls, out of the guest quarters, and into the Winter Palace proper. And if you thought everything you saw in the guest wing was lavish and grand, you thought correctly, because it was. But nothing compared to here. Chandeliers enormous, some of which put orreries to shame with their complexity, moving pieces that all look like ice sculptures. And eventually, Bari and Kuma lead you to the ballroom, which stands open, and you can hear the all already underway inside. And Bari looks at you, V.
Enjoy your time. You look wonderful.
Are you not staying?
I have to work this shift, as is my honor.
Oh, that is so nice of you. You are such a proud bear. Rawr. And then she's gonna be kind of feisty with him.
As you do that
Yeah.
and start to walk away doing that playful batting, you just hear Kuma from behind.
Rawr. Shut up.
Kai's gonna wait for Wraught to slap him in the back of the head and be like, sorry, I rolled my eyes so hard they got stuck.
Happens. As you
You be
step-
quiet, he's cute.
As you step through the large 25-foot tall, 20-foot across set of doors that stand wide open, beckoning you in, you step into a magnificent, enchanting ballroom filled with people. Pale blue light casts an ethereal glow, music is playing, decorations like large golden baubles, intricate ice sculptures, some of which move, rare thriving plants, banners and gilding all decorate this space. It is magical in here. And I mean that both figuratively and literally, as there are occasional ice sprites that zip by, attending to people who need attending. Servants wait in the wings, milling throughout the crowd with trays of finger food and ready-made drinks. You can see where the music is coming from is a small collection of self-playing instruments. The members of the court in here are all dressed in their finest attire. Sparkles of snowflakes, decorations of icicles on clothing and hair and makeup, fascinators in people's hair that are made of ice sculptures, clothing that has extra enchantments and prestidigitation on it, just to give people shimmering auras or the smell of fresh baked cookies. It is wondrous. And as you step in and take the sight in, you see there are several general sections of this ballroom. There is the large central dancing space where numerous people are already dancing. There is also a bar, row of wonderfully decked out feasting tables, and at the far end of the room on the opposite side of the marble dance floor, there is a raised dais with an empty throne on it.
All right, guys.
Kai's gonna look over at Wraught. You're not allowed to sit in that one. The last time we sat in the throne, you got stabbed. We had like crazy black roots and stuff everywhere, and there are rabbits all over the place. I'm not repeating that.
I'm not going to sit in the queen's throne. Please have a little bit more respect for my sense of self-preservation.
And
Speaking of
style.
self-preservation and style, thank you. Speaking of self-preservation, we are not starting any wars. We are not starting any fights. And I'm going to look at the whole party as I'm saying this, like pointing my fingers back and forth. We are not getting the staff stoned out of their minds. We're not offering, like, backwoods liquor to people under the table. We are not starting a thing here. We're guests, and we're going to be diplomatic about it.
Fire Moonshine is a premium spirit evolving in all different realms. Don't talk shit about my people's food.
Oh,
Oh no!
Are we
listen,
are
that
we
slaps. I
pre-gaming?
was talking about like Melon, like slipping people like crap beer under the table.
I
If
have
we need
beer?
an excuse, if we need an excuse of like why are we trying to pass through here to get beyond this winter hellscape, just blame it on me and say I have a girlfriend in the summer court that you're trying to get me to or something.
No, they're going to war with them. We're trying to close the portal rifts that are opening in the realm.
Oh shit, you're right. That's a way better excuse.
I'm going to
That
go
sounds
get a drink,
great.
and the V's gonna start towards
Right.
the bar.
That almost sounds heroic. You know what I think about heroes.
You're a hero.
Ew.
Ew.
As
Say
V
Kai, please just go with V. Go with V, please.
as V
Buddy
starts
system.
to walk off, you are approached by an older Eladrin. He is dressed very well, but also in a way that indicates that he, like, very prim, very proper. His mode of dress indicates that he is not only here as part of the ball, but also here as helping to run it. And as he steps up to you,
Welcome, guests, welcome! I am Balin Heartstone, Grand Steward of Arctis Tor.
and you recognize this voice.
We got your message.
Yep, from the letter that read itself to you.
Wonderful, I am glad that saw its way to you. I hope the accommodations were to your liking.
That and more than we could have hoped for.
That is what we like to hear. Well, and you all look stunning. I am glad I... Do not take this the wrong way, but I assume that the wardrobe was helpful?
Oh, they were
Sure.
wonderful, yes.
More than.
Look at Melon and Bodie even look nice. Look at Otto.
Those were my
And then, of
idea.
course,
I'm
Wraught's just
glad that
sexy.
they worked. Well, since you all are first-time guests here, I have the privilege of getting to inquire as to how you would prefer to be introduced to the court.
I think altogether we're known as the Wild Things. I guess just the travelers of the Feywild, the Wild Things.
You would
Bodie,
prefer
would you
a
like to be singled out for special privileges?
I was going to inquire whether you all wish to be introduced in the collective or individually.
Hi, my name is. I would like to be referred to as Ottogen Moonfire, the witch-like monarch. Points to Bodie. Bodie, the moss
The
warden.
Wildies. Oh god, oh, okay. Yeah, sucks
Was
into a
that
shell.
the Moss Warden?
Yes, the moss warden. Melon here is the
Knight of the Pickled Fly. I remember that one.
Knight
Knight
of the
Pickled
Melon.
Fly.
Fly.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that. Oh.
You don't have to, Melanie.
Oh, I don't have
No,
to-
you're getting new ones.
Oh, new ones.
Yes.
No Knight
That's
of the Pickled
Seeker
Fly.
Ivonna.
No, Knight of the Pickle Fly. The father of the pride.
Seeker Ivonna.
Yes, Ivonna.
I'm all for it.
Seeker.
I don't know.
Are you from the Shadow Realm? Do you want to say anything
Yes,
about
I am
that?
from
Wait.
Moonwell Groves.
I,
Oh, you can call me
Princess or
Ivonna Emberpaw from the Shadow Realm. That's hard to say.
something?
Okay, put that down. Kai, what do you want?
I usually don't want anything, but you seem like you're on a roll with calling people cool shit.
Fairy Goat Father.
No.
No.
You see, as Balin has been writing all of this down,
Fairy goat father.
No.
No.
crosses
No,
that
no.
out.
Kai, you want to do Kai or Kieren?
Let's stick with Kai.
Okay,
I don't like people saying my government name.
fair enough. Kai,
The Shadow Stalker.
no,
The Realm Walker, because I keep getting kidnapped.
that is
Realm Wanderer?
the Realm Walker. Kai, the Realm Walker. And Wraught, the Scalebound Vizier.
Very well. Now introducing the Wild Things. Autogen Moonfire, Witchlight Monarch. Bodie, the Moss Warden. Melon, Father of the Pride. Seeker Ivonna Emberpaw from the Shadow Realm. Kai, the Realm Walker. And Wraught, the Scalebound Vizier.
Do you all, as he announces you, seek to attract, because the announcement process at a ball is common. Everyone, when they enter, is getting introduced, which means a lot of people ignore it. Do you want to let your introduction go unnoticed as much as possible, or would you try to draw more attention during this introduction?
I vote low.
I vote high.
I think each person would do their own thing because we would just naturally sort of come in here.
But at the same time, we're part of a group, so it
That
would
is
be...
like right. But like, wouldn't you say that you would walk very more elegantly and like big down the staircase more than someone else?
Well, then let's do this. If even one person wants to try to draw attention, here's how we're going to do this. This is a group check, a performance check, but anyone who would not try to draw attention, we can treat as a natural one. So who would be trying to draw attention?
That's the majority. I'll go with majority.
So
Oh,
anyone,
no, we could still say that you're one. It's okay.
anyone
I'll go
who
majority.
wants to, you don't have to. Anyone who wants to, go ahead and roll me a performance check.
I'm going to use a sorcery point to reroll that.
You can do that with a sorcery point now?
Never mind! Yeah, I can. But we're not taking it, so... Because I am garbage today.
Magical
Ivonna got
guidance,
to
that's awesome.
got to 4.
21!
So she draws no one.
26.
I know it's a whole party thing though.
So we got a 21, a 17, a 26, a 5, a 5.
No, I'm taking the first one on that one.
Oh, you get to pick? No, you must take the new roll.
Okay. Okay,
is
well,
what
in
it
that case, I'm
says.
hanging around at the back.
And with Bodie and... So we essentially have 3 pretty high rolls here. And between Bodie, Wraught, and Ivonna, 3 very low rolls. So you
I
do...
rolled a 17.
Yes, you were one of the 3 higher ones.
Oh.
So there are definitely a few folk who turn their heads to look at names they don't recognize. And as they do, could everyone make me perception checks?
Received.
25.
How can I have a plus 10 and still only roll 14?
By rolling a 4.
By rolling a
24.
4.
4.
I know.
All the assholes, myself included, joining in on
16.
that answer.
I want to roll my regular dice. I don't like these digital dice.
No, I'm sorry. So... Otto, or let's see here. So, Melon, we'll go in order of the checks. As Balin Heartstone finishes introducing you all, he gives you a nod, lets you know that he or any of the staff are happy to assist you should you need anything, and just gestures broadly for you all to enter, and begins to greet the next folk who are streaming in behind you.
Welcome, friends. How was your trip?
Melon, you notice one familiar face in the crowd here on the dance floor. You see the man that Wraught had been talking to in Winter's Haven Bathhouse, Majara Coldmoon. You see him on the dance floor with quite a number of people around him. But there are a number of people who are like forming a smaller circle on the dance floor around him and another man of about the same age who seem to be currently having a bit of a dance-off, essentially. Having a good time. There are cheers and applause and jeers. Otto.
I was about to ask.
Go ahead.
I happen to notice if his, I guess lack of a better word, concubines that were at the bathhouse are there as well.
With a 19, you see one of his consorts among the circle of adoring folk here.
I'll probably at least nudge to Rotten, like, there's your guy.
V, you also see a familiar face here, though not on the dance floor. You see Brigitte working the bar here.
I'm gonna go over with her too.
Yeah, I would definitely start going over that way, but you can continue with, I know Otto has his check next.
Otto, with a 25, you and Bodie spy, not in the shadows in a overtly nefarious meaning, but just back against the wall in a less occupied spot, the two of you spot a well-dressed Isolde. Just arms crossed, no weapon on her person that you can see, but arms crossed, just looking around. And leave. That is what you all notice from here.
Oh my god, it's Brigitte, you guys. You see, Brigitte's alright. She's working. Hi, Brigitte.
Let's go talk to her. Come on. I'm gonna grab V's hand and we're gonna go over to the bar.
Oh,
okay,
we'll
there's
be
some
back
drinks. Be right
later.
back.
Have fun. Bye. No, that's nice. I hope they have fun.
Yeah, me too.
Are you gonna have fun? Or try?
Well, I mean, my dad and the rest of the family used to bartend and, supply a lot of these fancy places. I couldn't go to any of them. So this is kind of new for me.
But it kind of connects to something old. That's kind of nice.
Yeah. I mean,
How's
I'm
your heart
used to-
feel?
What?
How's your heart feel? How you feeling there, man?
I mean, my pulse is all good. I'm not having a heart attack or anything like that.
That's good. That's good.
I'm used to being in big crowds anyway, because carnival. But this is,
It's kind of weird, right?
yeah. This
It's kind of
is.
weird. It's like,
Oh, do you
Maybe
mean
like
like this?
Pinky's it's really like this. He can't do it.
My inheritance.
My inheritance. God, yeah, you better at it. It's your industry. And to you, friend. And you, family, man.
Yeah. You ever fought for super rich people before?
Oh, plenty of times. I used to exclusively entertain the rich until I didn't. And then it kind of became more of a back alley thing, and then I was back to the. Anyway, it's a big lot, but yes. Yes.
Well, do you want to work the and go see our friend?
I want to be on vacation in this room. because my work's a little different, as you have seen. It's a little louder. This is more of a, I don't know, I feel like in a library where they're like, shh, this is a library. I feel like they're gonna be like, shh, this is a fancy party, man.
As you say that, you just hear
something.
like very loud gales of laughter from a small group of people.
Alright. Let's go get snacks.
I want food.
Okay, so you're heading over to the tables.
Ethan.
Yeah.
Just as like a out of character thing. You know how we all have to choose backgrounds in creating our characters?
Uh-huh.
I would like to passively lean on my background of Feyloss, the Feywild connection. You know, your mannerisms and knowledge of Fey customs are recognized by natives of Feywild who see you as one of their own. Because of this, friendly Fey creatures are inclined to come to your aid if you are lost or need help in Feywild. I'd like to lean on the background as much as possible passively during this whole thing to not seem so outlandish to people.
Yeah. I think that your time in the Feywild has definitely made you comfortable adjusting to different traditions, reading the social expectations of the room, and as a result of that, for any non-confrontational charisma checks, like persuasion, performance, deception, that you make here in the ball, you will have advantage.
Thank you! You are a benevolence DM.
Hey, you remember in your background, we can always find a way to make that fun. So Bodie and Otto heading to the feast tables, Kai and V heading over to the bar, Wraught and Melon. What about you two? Just do remember, and I only have to say for this group, the ultimate group-splitting group. Just because other people are going to a place doesn't mean you can't also go there. You don't have to, but you aren't locked out of those options.
I'll glance up at Melon. You want to go to the feast table, don't you?
I really do. But do you want me to, like, keep an eye on you over there with your... I don't know, are you just using him this time again?
I haven't decided yet. I don't mind accompanying you to the feast table. There might be somebody more interesting to talk to.
Yeah, before you go after your blood bag.
He's the one who
Jesus.
invited me. If he wants me, he can come and get me. He said he'd meet
Exactly.
me at the door, and now he's doing that peacock procession. So maybe I get myself a snack and a drink.
I never understood, like, just different ones trying to show off. It's like, no, it's strength. Strength is what matters.
This is politics, Melon. You know how politicians have biceps?
They don't. They were tasty. They marbled themselves.
Exactly. I'll tell you what, why don't you go to the feast table, I'll go to the drinks, and then we'll meet at the dance floor.
Yeah, sure. Works for me.
Okay. So, 3 heading over to the bar, 3 heading over to the feasting tables. Let's start with the 3 who are heading to the bar. The bar here is a gleaming counter made out of black marble. It is wrought with intricate carvings of scenes from across yon, different mountainscapes, castles, and there are, like, every 20 or so feet on this expansive bar, there is another magnificent ice sculpture that never seems to melt, even though in here, just a reminder, it is chilly. You know, it is about 45 or 50 degrees, but it's not freezing temperature in here, yet none of the ice sculptures in here anywhere melt at all. The bartenders, because there are multiple, Brigitte is one of them, are all dressed in black and silver, are moving around each other expertly like a practiced team, mixing cocktails, pouring drinks. There is a long queue there for drinks before you all get to the bar. Would you all wait in line, or would you try to find, like, actually try to post up at the bar? So, like, are you just trying to get drinks, or are you trying to actually settle here for a little bit, you three?
I don't mind settling for a few minutes. Somebody can
Probably
hold down the
settle
table.
for a few, and then maybe like get a table in a minute. But I kind of want to listen in and see what people are ordering and what they're talking about, and schmooze with Brigitte.
Yeah, we would definitely get in line behind Brigitte's line. And if there was like a way to sort of stay on the side, you know how you know a bartender, so you like walk up to the bar on the side and you're like, hey, how's it going? Like, we'd probably be trying to do something like that. Just sort
as
of
soon
snuggle
as
in on
she
the bar.
sees you. Oh, give me a second. And finishes pouring. Thank you very much. Let me know if you need anything else. Here, could you take the next one? Hi, how's it going? Glad you made it.
Hi,
Hi,
Brigitte.
Brigitte!
It's good to see you. How you doing? Do you need a hand?
No, the team, this crew here, incredible. Easiest job I could ever do.
Kai, introduce me.
So you didn't meet Wraught when we were at the bar. This is my sister.
Right, pleasure to meet you.
Wraught,
Sorry,
this is Brigitte, the best bartender, and the in Yon.
you. Sorry, I don't have a ton of time for small talk, but I can get you what you want to drink. Don't tell anyone I let you cut. We've got
Are there
everything
any
that
specials?
we have. We do have specials, so we have everything that we normally have at the Yeti. It's all included though, so you don't have to worry about prices. We also do have the Queen's Blessing special cocktail for tonight.
I would love to try that.
I need to try that one too, just for tonight. Yes.
And anything spicy for me.
Why is it special? Hang on, what's the medium? I want to know.
Oh, sure. It's one very strong, but it's one that the team here, we came up with just special for this. It's a little sweet, a little tart. Keeps you wanting more, but also keeps you ready to party.
I'll definitely try that.
We trust you, Brigitte. You go for it. We can't wait to try.
So, all three of you? Queen's Blessing?
Oh, no, not the Queen's Blessing for me. I don't do sweet things, so anything that's not sweet for me.
Not sweet. All right, coming right up. And she comes back with 2 cocktails that are liquid ice and snow and blizzard and glacier, and just as you look at it, even the ice cube in it looks just like a glacier as it's floating there. It just looks like floating in a winter ocean. And the one that is brought for you, Wraught, is a deep red. And you can smell that it is a spicy cocktail even before you take a drink of it. And
So how much do we owe you?
well, it's all included here. Don't have to worry about that. So if you want to try any of my recipes, this is a good time. Hold on, I'll be right there. Here you go. Let me know what you think. All right.
Thank you,
I'll see
Brigitte.
for 3 gold as a tip.
You slide across a little, and she takes 2, leaving the other. And as your cocktails are put in front of you, one of the nobles who was also posted up here at the bar, younger-looking Eladrin, young man with a magnificent beard that has like the mustache section and the middle section down the chin grown out longer than the rest, so it gives kind of a framing to his mouth, and bright blue irises. And as you get your drinks, the Queen's Blessing. Well, then here's may I offer a toast to you all and to Queen Mab, huh?
So the host of the party,
Certainly.
Queen Mab.
Queen Mab.
Ding. Drinks it. Could I please get Constitution saves from Ivonna and Wraught? Kieren, your creature type is Fey. You don't have to make this save.
I just let out the noisiest, grossest laugh.
19.
Damn.
I'm gonna put 2 points to it, 2 bennies or luck points to it, to make it a 16.
16. You, V. One sec. Let me check this. Yep.
V drops dead.
Hopefully not.
Why would you?
V,
Bobby,
you do take 16 points of poison damage, and you gain the poisoned condition for an hour.
It's a good thing you had those 10 hit points. Holy shit!
As
I imagine
to
V starts
you,
like spluttering for
You
a
said
minute. We're like
16,
patting her on the
Ethan?
back.
16, yes. To you
Okay.
both, or, I'm sorry, Wraught, I forgot, you didn't even have that drink. You didn't need to make that roll. My bad.
I still got a 19.
Yeah, you still
I'm
succeeded.
set, man.
But, V, this feels like drinking Everclear. And you drank probably more than you would have if you knew it was Everclear when you took your first sip. And so, yeah.
Where is the bar at? I'm feeling very excited. This is
no,
going
you're
to be a
staying
great
with us.
night.
Stay right here with us, and I grab her hand.
I will take
No,
the drink out of
I'm
her hand, so
going
now I'm
places
double
that-
fisting this
Do
thing.
you think they know Pat Benatar? The music, I mean, I could sing.
I think the karaoke comes later, V. We're gonna
The dress
we're gonna
is
hang
getting
out.
really tight. Can I take the dress off? It's getting kind of tight. I don't really want
Nope,
this anymore.
nope. Zip that right back up.
No one needs to see the bare nipples.
I can imagine all
As,
Hi.
as Brigitte, like, hustles by the bar to do something, just as she sees the state that V is in. Yep, that's the Queen's blessing for you.
Oh, it's so good.
All right.
Kai's not double fisting Queen's blessing at this point because apparently is it a Sadu thing or just a specific like Fae thing?
Faye. Faye can drink
Hell
it without
yeah!
the negative effects.
You son of a bitch.
Yep.
I'm gonna look over at the guy who like proposed the toast, and we go, "Oh, bet that was good." V, stop taking her off your dress.
And
There's
just
so many layers.
gives a nod. It's one of the things I look forward to most about the balls. They always have the best special cocktails.
And this one is particularly good. Really good drinks from a very good bartender. But, you know, now that we've toasted, sir, I did not catch your name.
He'll set down one of the drinks just in case I have to shake his hand.
Nor are you. Henrik Frostwood.
Kai, nice to meet you. That last name sounds familiar.
Well, you might know my father, Lord Albert Frostwood.
Oh yes,
We,
He
one
works
of
at
our
the
party
ministry.
members had a good chat with him, earlier today. Seems like a delightful
Lovely
gentleman.
fellow.
He's a good man. He's a good man. Well, and your name? Your names? Excuse me?
Of not really any consequence. We are part of the Wild Things. This is my brother Kai. I am Wraught with a G, and this is Ivonna. Ivonna, put back on that strap.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Someone should have probably warned you. If you're not from around here, we drink kinda hard.
And drink in a way that seems to appeal to specific races, but you know, I'm having a very good time with this one. So Henrik, what do you do?
I assist my father at the ministry.
Oh, excellent, family business.
In a sense. What about you? What do you all do that brings you to the Winter Court?
We're on our way through. Have you noticed very strange portals popping up?
You've seen them too. The
We've
reports.
been making our way through the various realms, and they're through all of them. Trying to hunt those down at this point.
I've only seen a couple myself, but the reports. They've gotten much more frequent lately. All seem
Whatever
to-
reports you've seen, don't do them justice. They're truly things of horror. No rhyme or reason to whatever realms they go through.
Seems to have started around all the same time as this war talk. I don't know if the two are connected, but if they aren't, we have even more to deal with then.
Did anything in particular set off the war talk? We only really heard about it when we arrived in this realm. I didn't even realize it was on the table.
Looks around a little bit.
Well, things really seem to have escalated a lot with that ever since Ivonna first arrived. And there have even been rumors that she's been helping Queen Mab develop some sort of weapon for this upcoming war.
Was there really an upcoming war before this?
There have been wars in the past. A lot. Some of them big, some of them small. Some folk view a future war as an inevitability. My father, and me like him, hope, in the name of everything, that can be avoided. The War of the Seasons was devastating. We can't afford something like that again.
We can only hope that everyone has your sensibility from the sounds of things. With those portals and everything going on, the last thing this realm needs is a war on top of it.
I agree wholeheartedly. There are a lot of folk who seem hungry for it. War is a great opportunity to advance your own personal causes.
So do you think it's like there's actual stewing, or is it just people talking in order to try to kick up the harumph?
It's impossible to say. I don't know. All I hope is that whatever it is, it can be stopped before it turns into something worse.
Let's hope that that opinion is shared, your opinion specifically, by more people in the court than not, because I think that sounds sensible.
Kai is right now channeling, this is me out of character, like the most political, like, talk bullshit that he's ever heard from anybody talking at any bar. He's like, I'm so out of my depth right now. Oh no.
I'm trying.
I'm just a goat who wants to go home, but here I am. Oh no. Okay.
But balls aren't the time for such dreary topics. We're here to celebrate, right? Let loose. Can I get you all? Well, it's a much weaker gesture when the drinks are free, but can I get anyone's drinks topped off?
Only if I can get you
Everything except hers.
Celebrate good time. Come on.
As soon as Kai offers to also refill his, Kai's going to wink at Henrik.
Incredible. Take a luck point, V. Jesus. And as that is happening, we cut from there to a series of long, elegant tables covered in white linens and decorated with winter flowers that seem to still have the kiss of frost on their petals. And the tables are filled to the brim with trays and platters with food for the taking or seats to sit down and rest while you dine for those who don't wish to grab and go. Platters of succulent meats, roasted vegetables, trays of fresh fruits, snow melons, all glistening with coats of, well, not all the fruits glistening with coats of sugar and syrup. There are baskets overflowing with warm, crusty, fresh baked bread. I think for you, Melon, there is one particularly enticing looking table that is laid out with delicate pastries and cakes and puddings and ice creams.
I was gonna let other people go first if they wanted to.
And this
the
is
character development.
this is Otto, Melon, and
no, this is
Bodie.
me saying. I was gonna let Otto and Bodie because they went together and I went separately.
Oh, so it's not about the food, like saying other
No.
people first.
Oh,
about
God,
the
no.
Okay.
Melon saying you first about food. Hold up, we can expect only so
No,
much.
that's not happening.
Yeah,
Fuck no.
we may have dragons and magic, but let's be realistic, okay?
Temper those expectations.
But all three of you headed over to the feast tables. You see all of this. There are already a few folk who are seated here at the tables, enjoying the delicious offerings here. There is a... where is the... One sec. There we go. There is one individual here who is currently digging into some of the meat. Looks, wolfen, in terms of his species. And seems to be some lupine fey species. There is a woman here who has a slightly distant look on her face, just looking off into the crowd. There's another younger woman who is just looking around with a disdainful look on her face and is just shuffling cards in one hand as a bit of a fidget, it seems. There are several different clumps of people, family, friends, associates, both laughing loudly and whispering conspiratorially.
You want to go talk to some people?
Not really. I just want to eat the. Holy shit! Are those fucking tiny cakes? Check it out.
Those are indeed tiny cakes.
Wonder what they got in them. Sometimes back at the Pitfire Arena, they used to have for the fancy people that they would have tiny cakes, and sometimes they would put jams inside of it, and then other times they would put creams inside of them, and then other times they would be chocolate with alcohol inside of them. It was fucking crazy, but it was great with the carb though before a big show. I got
Well,
food.
let's go get some.
Yeah, I'm already there, my guy. You want one?
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'll be nice.
Do you want to choose or do you have choice?
I want the blue one that looks like a flower.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it does look like a flower. How do you think they make a flower? Or do you think it's... Oh, dude, I think it's an actual fucking flower. Here. See, what's it taste like? I mean...
You get
'Cause I'm gonna-
some... Like, as you lift one of the flowers, hand it, and he eats it, there's at least one person, I think the wolfen individual looks up from what he was, like, hounding down on a leg of something here, and sees you eating the flower, and just...
Melon's new BFF.
Was it not edible?
What? I mean, it tastes good.
Tastes like a flower.
Yeah.
Oh, it's flour. It's flour. It's not a cake.
Well, flowers can be edible, so maybe I wasn't wrong when I said it was an edible flower.
Is this one of those things where you don't know if it's a cake or not because
Is this cake?
As you are still holding the
Where's
like
the stage?
petal, as you are still holding the half-munched petal in your hand, a little ice sprite flits up next to you. May I take that from you, sir?
I'm sorry.
Thank you,
I thought it was food. Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Thought it was food.
And takes the petal, puts it back onto exactly where it was on the flower, and uses some organic version of mending, essentially, to some druid craft to have it reattach and regrow, and just a few seconds later is pristine once again.
Oh.
I'm not cut out for the fancy world.
Fancy people. She non-edible flowers. We both eat flowers, man, right? You eat flowers, right? Is that weird? Is this just a me thing? Never mind. You should try this one. It's chocolate.
I can't have chocolate.
Okay, no chocolate for you. What about this one? What about nanners? It looks like it might be nanners.
Can't have that either.
Fuck. Oof, you know what? Why don't you peruse? And I'll just point. I got you.
Bodie was done. You know what? You figure it out.
He's like, I don't want to continue to be offensive.
This was
offensive
100% the. What should we watch tonight? Anything. How about this? No. How about this? No. Okay, you pick.
No,
He's gonna grab the red cake.
I know exactly where you want to go tonight. So let's see if you can guess where.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see,
That shit works.
That's
the trick.
One. Okay, but what you got?
I'm gonna grab the red one. Kind of pokes in it first.
The red what?
Cake. There's red cake.
Oh, yeah. There are
Tiny
slices
cake, bro.
of a delicious looking red velvet cake here.
Bodie is going to take one of every flavor but flour. He just doesn't have the strength for a sassy fairy.
It was a pixie.
Pixie. See, I knew that difference. It's very effective to confuse
Yep.
you.
Correct.
It is.
I know fairy.
I'm currently aware of that. My bad. Right away. Rectified. Not rectified. Rectified.
That's a different type of party.
Yeah, I don't think they do that kind of party. Actually, you know what I bet
They are
do?
really rich, and rich people do weird things.
But I bet you it's fucking weird. Like, it's like you show up and you're like, nope, too weird for me, man. And then you leave. But you leave the wine bottle because it's nice. Anyway.
Don't touch the wine bottle.
So
Never touch the wine bottle.
I think at this point we have to ask what Melon is doing because I think you two would notice it at this point, whatever it is.
So who's got the biggest plate of food currently that's not me?
The Wolfkin.
Cool, how big is that plate? I want to double it.
And make intense eye contact.
Oh no, and I'm gonna sit right across.
He has 2 plates
go
of
to
food
town.
in front of him, so you end up sitting down with 4 plates of food in front of you.
Oh yeah, I set down the 2 plates, and I go back and I get more.
You watch as you set down the 2 plates, he gives a bit of a nod to himself and keeps eating, and as you set down the 4 and sit down right across from him, when there were all these other chairs pulling up at the urinal right next to him.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna just give him like the biggest smile.
He
Like, yeah.
He lets out a bit of a muffled burp.
All right. I know what it is you're wanting. I can see it already.
This. I want
Challenge.
And he leans forward with a big wolfen grin on his face.
this. Oh, you want to try to beat me at eating?
He,
I'm the embodiment of hunger.
as you accept his challenge, he, says, he looks at what you grabbed and he says,
We're not going to waste the meat on something like this. You have to savor that. How about dessert before dinner, huh? I'm a
Oh, this is just the
champion cake
appetizer.
eater.
You're on.
you two, Otto and Bodie, see as Melon and a white-furred wolfkin walk to the dessert section of the table and begin to load up. You know what?
Or hold on, Ethan, would it be better if we just like, all right, you get that end, I'll get that end, we'll just carry the table over?
No, I've got a better idea.
And he
Oh,
picks
yeah,
up 2 of the platters, one in each hand, and he catches one of the pixies' attention who was flying by. You're going to need more pastries. And comes
I
back.
follow suit.
All right. Whoever throws up or passes out or quits first loses, huh?
Oh, wouldn't have it any other way.
Dives in and just starts hounding these wildberry pies that he grabbed just platters of. Could you please make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
You know, this isn't the first.
Do you want physical or just on there, or no? Or is it not really matter?
Public is fun if you have the ability.
Become drunk with food with me.
You know, this isn't the first.
Yeah,
Hey,
man,
this
what
reminds me of the
No, I'm
carnival.
gonna bump that to a 10.
What about the carnival?
Just a warning, Melon, that I had a
the
16
contest.
and I failed.
Yeah, but you
I
drank
swear-
the poison drink. These are cakes.
I
Yeah,
just wanna
bump it to a
learn.
12. I'll
I
use
just
everything I
wanna
got. 12 at least.
Make sure you
Okay, 12.
act
You
right at the fancy
you
party.
get through the first pie, no problem. And as this has started, and the
I was probably just distracted by, it's like, ooh, wait a minute. Whoa. This is really good pie.
and as he is just hounding into this, there are a few folk who stand up and walk away a little repelled by the lack of decorum, while simultaneously there are a few younger Eladrin who gather around, enticed by that same lack. Could you make me another? We're gonna do this until one of you fails.
Just another 10.
Uh,
Melon, you got a much lower con than I
I
thought.
know, it's like, it's fucked up. I hate this
these
system.
pies are very filling compared to the like smaller pies that you were eating at the carnival where you could just go through them. You ate a whole pie in a matter of seconds, and you get 3/4 of the way through this one and you feel a little bit nauseous, and you just hear mouthful. Make me one more with disadvantage. You are continuing, but you are struggling now.
Man, fuck the online rolling.
I don't think he's doing so hot right now, Bodie.
No, it's not.
No, hold on. Guidance. I'm rolling a D4 to add with that. Fuck that. No, I want a D4.
This could be the difference between...
Oh, plus a 4.
Plus a
14.
4. You get through the third pie. Fourth pie?
Don't you still have heroic inspiration?
You do start each session with inspiration.
I'm
so
not using
you
it
could
on-
re-roll once.
Once, yes. 13.
13. Okay.
Are you guys there to give Melon like luck points for
Fourth
eating
pie
pie?
down. Fifth pie coming up. As
Who's
there
victorious,
are...
21.
man.
There is, as this is... Damn. As this has
Got
been
it.
going on, one of the...
Got it.
One of the servers
Melon Actis
here
is a secret
has
stomach.
stepped up next to this particular table and is doing the attendant thing of not looking like they're paying attention whatsoever. But every time a pie gets emptied, takes and stacks the empty plate and is just standing there with a tray and is just constantly loading the empties.
He's
You
gonna be careful. He's gonna lose an arm.
You got a 21, he got a 16,
Yeah,
which
that's
was
the
still enough to succeed. That is the end of the fifth pie. Sixth pie?
15.
On the sixth pie.
Guidance.
You didn't say it beforehand or add it
Oh, fuck.
beforehand.
Oh,
you
no,
can't do
damn
it
it,
after
damn
the
it.
roll.
Okay,
It has
fine.
to be there beforehand.
Ugh.
But are you, unless we were assuming that you have been doing it every time, is that our blanket assumption?
No, I didn't say it. I'll be
I'm okay
fair.
with it if we want to go with that.
No.
I don't mind
He's
you
being
getting
giving
through
more
a
intake
6-5.
Fine, I'll take it.
Any
I'll take
guidance would have you succeed because the DC right now was 16.
Oh, hell yes.
So any amount
So
is
just add
successful.
any D4. Yeah,
Are you
let's
seriously
add
using
There
this
are-
on the pies?
This
Yeah.
is an incredible display of iron stomachs here. And there are people who have started to like slap you on the back as you are just tearing into these. Come on, you got this! And others, come on, Orion! Beat his ass! Come on, Orion!
Hold on. Alright, continue.
Yeah, that's
Someone
that's a
passes
good
out
idea.
from the fumes.
And Orion, as he burps, he hesitates for a second.
Oh, that was a little bit solid.
And
Yeah, have Otto and Bodie come over to like observe this?
yeah,
yet?
what are the two of you
We've
doing
been talking
during
the
all
time.
this?
We've been talking the whole time. Like whenever y'all were rolling, we just say, "I think he's got it." I don't
Yeah.
know.
Ooh,
We're
hold
just
on.
sitting there eating and watching, and like we're like we're just commentators. Yeah.
The last one was only at 14.
14,
Gosh.
You-
see more
even with
on
the
in,
guidance.
you know.
you hit your wall.
At number 7.
And how do you indicate that you've hit your wall? This isn't a natural one. You don't vomit if you don't want to.
No, I think I just start to like choke because I'm trying to go too fast.
I think we see as you start to choke, realize you've hit your wall, and just while trying to dislodge this, wave a hand indicating that you yield. And
Yeah, I gotta
Orion-
stop for at least a couple minutes.
Orion laughs and continues to funnel the pie into his mouth. And as he gets the last mouthful in, he leans back and he looks across at you with the front of his snout stained deep purple, all of his white fur just a complete mess on his muzzle. And he leans back and gives a satisfied look. And then his eyes go a little wide. And he leans to the side and vomits.
There it goes.
He got
There
in
you
that
go.
one.
Dang.
So you both made it
It's too many
to the
eyes.
same
A
pie.
tie.
And he just
New best friend in Piedom.
wipes his mouth and he picks up one of the napkins here, and as he wipes his muzzle comes away perfectly clean. No more staining on his face. And there is already a very currently unhappy about their employment situation sprite here that is just working on prestidigitating away the pile of vomit. And Orion stands and leans across the table to you to shake your hand.
Oh,
That
I'm
was a
gonna give it
good
a big
fought
one.
battle. Oh, yes! What's your name? I haven't met someone who could even come close to out-eating me in a while.
I mean, look around here. It's like the only other big ones are the guards, and they can't partake at the moment.
Well, there are a few of them. I mean, the Kuma, he's a smaller member of the guard, but he can put them away. He's gotten close. Hasn't beaten me yet, though. You have? Well, as close as anyone.
It was a
as
tie.
close as anyone. Well, that's a first,
Tie.
even for me.
We both got to wait for
I think it was 7, wasn't it?
7.
Lost count around 5 or 6.
How many was
Uh,
that? Looks over to
I can only count to 4.
the servant who is finishing clearing the
7.
bread. You got to the 7th, my lord. And walks away with the 14 plates from the 7 pies each, and the platters that they were brought over on.
But no, you may call me Melon.
My name is Orion.
God.
Orion Icefang. Nice to meet you.
Strong name.
Strong stomach. He's a strong name, huh? Melon.
No, give it a few minutes. I'll go back for more.
It's a good thing I didn't choose any of the melon desserts. Maybe you would have had an advantage over me. Well, if you need anything, don't recognize your face, and I know most of the faces who come through here, so I'm assuming you're a temporary guest. If you need anything done with metalwork or anything like that while you're here, come find me in the armory. My treat is, well, I'll give you the friends and family discount.
You just had the treat.
Fair enough. I can't offer to give it to you for free, but I think my father would be all right with the friends and family.
The armory. We'll keep that in mind.
Well, now that dessert's done.
Until the drink.
Ooh.
I had a lovely drink at the spa today. Yeah, you might like it too.
I think a drink sounds perfect. After you,
I'm gonna take him on over, and we're gonna see if we can get margaritas.
Is it like arm over arm, like bros
Oh,
now,
obviously.
like walking over to the bar?
They're bonded now.
Mel's
Gayest
got a
bros
best
you've ever
friend.
seen.
And as they head away from the feast table, Bodie, Otto, would you two be doing anything else here?
I don't know if I can eat anymore after watching that.
Well, I'm surprised. Listen, Melon didn't hurl, so technically in my book he won. He kept everything down.
I think he won, but weren't we supposed to, like, I don't know, like, be on the best fancy pants behavior? I mean, I guess he made a friend, so.
I think that's as fancy pants as Melon can get right now, and he
It
didn't
seemed-
hit nobody.
It seemed to work out just fine, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
made a friend.
nice.
Let's go make some friends ourselves.
Should I put some weed? No, I won't.
No.
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 Rod
No.
specifically said, no, let's go make some friends in normal ways.
Probably give them weed, but just don't put it in the food.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, non-consensually dose anybody, know what I'm saying? But if they want to party, they know where to find me.
Could you two, as you are over here, make me another perception check?
Perceive. Alas,
24.
12.
Otto,
What do we have?
I think as you're just looking around, you see where Melon and the Wolfkin are heading. You spy your friends over there. You see Brigitte now, who you recognize from the Wandering Yeti. You're just looking around. And as
He's drunk. Oh no. That's a problem.
No, she's so happy though. If people around her seem happy, so I think that's it. I think that's what we got it. Like, this isn't our. I think as long as everybody else is chill, I think it's fine, right?
You have no faith in your statement just now.
I did not say it with an upward inflection or any question marks. I think they look like they're having fun, right?
Oh no, they're having fun.
I don't know what to do.
It's great.
man.
Oh boy.
with that 25,
I mean-
you also notice, as you're looking around the room, at the end of the room, past the dance floor, that dais that I mentioned that has a throne on it. The throne is still empty, but there are now two people who are standing up on the dais next to the throne, speaking in hushed tones. One of them is a handsome-looking lordling, is wearing fine-looking armor, which is unusual here. There aren't many people who are, though it is very ornamental. It also does look quite functional. There is a second figure that you see him whispering to right now. And it's a tall elven woman. Like 6'5" or so. Wearing a beautiful white gown with little bits of black trim that seemed to have been designed to complement her perfectly white hair, aside from one black streak in her hair. And with a 25, you also notice a third figure, not on the dais, but in the shadows nearby. You see Isolde watching those two figures like a hawk. And let's go ahead and take our break. We'll pick up there to see what everyone is doing when we come back. Don't go anywhere, y'all. We'll be back. we are back. So, last thing that happened was from the feast table, Otto, you noticed those individuals.
Okay, well, I don't know who the lordling is, but I'm pretty sure the tall lady, and I'm saying this to Bodie, whispering, I'm pretty sure the tall lady is, Moongrave? Zybilna.
We've only heard the name. Now there's a face.
The description. Yeah. She's tall.
Holy shit, dude.
And our friend is here too. And we'll let him know where she is.
Wonder what her sword's doing.
Oh boy. Keep an eye on her. And keep an eye on them. She's probably gonna show up soon. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna go talk to the lady who's really quiet and not really paying attention.
You don't want me to go with you?
Yes,
Like
come
the
with me.
the buddy sister? Okay.
No, come with
That
me.
makes me so much better. That makes me feel so much better. I was super worried.
I was just letting you know to also keep an eye on her as well.
I can do both. I could do both.
I trust you.
Yeah.
Come on.
I got these eyes, you know. I'll miss most stuff.
So you're going to be heading over to speak with one of the other people seated here at the feast tables. What about those of you at the bar, as Melon and Orion, you two arrive at the bar area as well, where you see three of your friends, two of whom seem to be engaged, at least in a small level, in a conversation with a noble here, while also trying to tend to V.
I'm gonna gesture Melon over and dump V on him.
Barry's just so handsome, you know? I just love the way his muscles, you know, they're really nice.
Speaking of
V, are you alright?
Speaking of Bari, Otto, you also did notice with a 25 that Bari appears to be the guard currently on duty guarding that dais area. You're not there right now, just saying that reminded me of it. Please continue.
Melon, don't let him see me like this. No, I didn't recognize. Never mind.
I'm probably gonna take V by the shoulders. It's like, you got this. And a lesser restoration.
Oh, nice.
So lesser restoration
Does get rid of the poison condition.
Yep.
The damage is still there. The
Oh,
poison condition
thank
is
God.
gone. And as
Super sober.
As you are doing this, Melon, you just hear Orion. Brigitte, do the Queen's blessings, please.
No, you're gonna try my drink.
V's gonna instantly look at Melon. Do not drink that.
Kai's gonna like grab Melon's shirt and pull him down. Only Faye can drink that. Be careful.
You have a
Okay.
drink
I'll see if I
pushed
can get
into
my
your
drink.
chest by Orion. Try mine, then we'll try yours. All right?
But hold on. Let me get mine so you have another one to drink for your other hand.
Even better.
Yeah. We're gonna see if we can get my margaritas.
Brigitte is like,
I'm gonna slip away while
that's
this
right.
is going on.
One of the fairies did mention something about this new cocktail. I should have all the things here. Give me 2 minutes. I gotta deal with the other people in front of you, and then I'll get that made for you. All right? 2 of them. 2. And Wraught, you said you were walking off?
I have dumped V on Melon. That's his problem now.
And I've taken care of V.
He's completely
He's
sober.
fine.
He is completely sober now. It just hurt. Like, hurts just a little. Just a smidge. I got a little, ooh.
It's not like you liked me that much to begin with. Is there anyone else in the bar area that looks like it'd be pretty easy to kind of sidle up to for a conversation with my spicy drink? Just, to not distance myself from my party, but also spread us a little bit thinner than one stranger and the rest of everyone.
Most of the folk who come up to the bar are grabbing drinks and then rejoining friends on the dance floor or in small pods. In addition to Henrik Frostwood, who is still here, there is one other person who has been here more consistently. Old-looking Eladrin. And probably just by the look of him, doesn't have the physical capacity to get out there and do what the youngins are doing. And so has just been sitting here, has like a perpetually slightly sour look on his face.
My kind of company. I guess just from what one of the bartenders, I'm going to grab whatever it is he has in front of him, and one of mine, and wander over to his table. And slide him a second of his drink, I guess.
He's just seated right at the bar, so you just settle in next to him. Thank you. What do I owe the kindness?
Looking for like-minded companions.
Well, what kind of mind are you?
Judging by your expression, similar to yours.
And what do you judge from my expression?
Are you truly happy to be here, my lord?
It is good to get out, but I have grown weary of everything that all of these facades, these performances entail, all of the plots and the threads and backstabbing. It's dreary and dull.
What would you rather be doing?
Work? Counting socks? Contemplating the inevitable demise that we all face? Pretty much anything.
The heat death of the universe. I'm gonna tap my glass against his.
Indeed.
And what's work?
Not used to having to explain it. I run the Royal Society of Alchemical Sciences.
Really fascinating.
It is. Wait, you sincerely find it fascinating?
No, truly.
Oh, well, that is refreshing. Well, yes, I have spent my life dedicated to the study of the alchemical sciences, botany, alchemy, and all of the associated fields. And now, if I were not coerced to come to these affairs, I would much rather be seeing to the smooth running of that.
I completely understand, my lord, and I'm going to leave a pause for him to introduce himself.
Rian Coldmoon.
Oh, I've met your son.
Well, you either have my compliments or my condolences. Which son?
Which one is the compliments and which one is the condolences?
Improper for a father to say.
Let's just say I met him and he had a naked presence.
Ah, Maj. That sounds like my boy. Well, I hope he did not embarrass the family too much.
He made a statement.
What kind of statement is that? That is a very diplomatic term.
He seemed, I would say, extremely proud of his family. But having met you, I'm much more interested in your opinion of said family than his, I think.
And he takes a sip from his drink. You and many others, I'm sure.
Honestly, I had never heard of them, and he was shocked. My family, so important. And I went, I've never heard of your family.
Well, were you
But
from here? That would
okay,
indeed
though.
be surprising.
And yet,
And yet... Now, I don't believe I caught your name.
Wraught of the Wild Things. We're simply traveling through.
Wraught of the Wild Things. You will forgive me if I sound cynical, but as I said, I have grown weary of the plots and machinations. You are a stranger who approached me with a drink. Why?
Because you looked like you needed company, and I needed company that didn't expect anything from me.
My company you can have. I'm not a man of many words. But thank you for the drink, nonetheless.
Despite the not many words, I would still be interested in your work, sir. It does sound fascinating.
Come by the society sometime. I would be happy to give you a tour.
I think I will. That does sound very enjoyable.
If you are able, let me know so that my assistant may be able to pencil it in so that I am available.
And your assistant is...
Oh, Mara is his name. Simply ask for my office, should you be, or simply make any letter or correspondence addressed to my office. Mara will see to it.
Sounds delightful. I would be delighted to have a tour.
I look forward to it, if you will excuse me. And when he says excuse me, he doesn't leave. He simply turns back to being...
He simply
not
exhorts me.
talking to
Holy shit, I
anyone.
love this old man.
Dismissed.
What about any of the rest of you? What would you all be up to?
I would like to.
Oh, go for it.
I would like to grab Bodie and drag him onto the dance floor. Unless he is otherwise occupied.
Are we talking to a lady?
We are, but if you want to go dance, you can.
Yeah. I don't want to abandon the mission.
You're all right, bud. Go have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kai comes like running by with his ice cold drink, like, Bodie, come on, let's go!
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. You need anything, you got me?
The two of you head onto the dance floor right as an upbeat number begins. People begin to swirl and dance. The two of you stepping on here, and neither of you went to the bathhouse, so you wouldn't necessarily recognize the two Eladrin who have returned once again onto the dance floor and seem to be, even though they're not dancing with each other, they seem to be peacocking a little bit. One of them stepping into this circle and letting out a flourishing dance move, a young Eladrin with short white hair. And after he's done, a second haughty-looking Eladrin sidles in and just feels the rhythm and begins to move as well and starts to waggle his hands to provoke applause from those around as he starts to do like almost, you know, the Eastern European Russian style of the squat kick, and does so quite well. and you see this is happening.
Rah, rah, Rasputin.
Lover of the Russian queen. You see this happening just about 20 feet away from where the two of you make it onto the full dance floor.
Bodie,
Yeah.
shall we show them how it's done?
Oh. If you want to just be whipping that out, get after it then.
I can move if you're willing to toss me.
You want me to chuck you right now?
A little bit. So I would like to dance using whatever performance check.
Yeah, no, I have it.
can.
I have it all set. So
Hell yeah!
you, yeah, don't you worry. Both of you first make me insight checks really quick.
Let's go.
Nat 20 for 26.
Jeez.
Finally.
Nat 20 for 22.
Oh my god!
Double nat 20s? Okay.
This is dirty
Can we
dancing
carry this?
level. Nobody
Carry
puts
that
baby in the
vibe.
corner. It's gonna be a
Nobody.
lift to change centuries.
I hate
You are so
digital
fucking
dice.
gay.
Ethan, carry the vibe. Carry the vibe.
With 2 nat 20s, that is incredible. Both of you notice a few things. First of all, something that wasn't even on the table for you to notice with this check, but with 2 nat 20s, you gotta. The familial resemblance between these two young Eladrin is unmistakable in their face. Their bone structure is very similar, and even the looks they
they were
give each
brothers.
other have that competitive edge of siblings who both revel in each other's successes and also revel in their own victories over their siblings. Both of you also notice with that insight check the older of the two, just by a hair, the young Eladrin with the short white hair, is a better technical dancer, but the other brings more flair and creativity that the crowd definitely responds to better. So it's like a ballet dancer going up against someone with less training but much higher charisma. And so as you press your way through the circle here, you get applause as a new competitor steps in, and the two young men who had been dueling essentially with each other give a confused look to one another, but then they both nod and they gesture and start to clap to the beat, stepping aside for you. Could you please make me an athletics check?
Does it have to be athletics or can it be performance?
Performance will be one of these.
I only got an 8, but you know what? I'm gonna try again with my heroic inspiration because that's not very good. Because I have a -2 in athletics because I'm not strong. But no, do we each have to make them individually? Can Bodie throw me and I can get help with that?
I'm okay with that. Yeah. So what I would actually like is Bodie to make that second athletics check for the throwing.
Chuck 'em, natural 20, 23.
Oh my god!
That is the
shit.
third. That's the third in a row.
I do
The
60
third
flips.
20 in a row.
Well, we had
That's
one
it.
in a row
Everybody
for
has to
Bodie,
be a
but still.
dance off, and then
4
we'll
out
get
of
Bodie.
It wasn't in a
3 out
row.
of
It
4
was,
ain't
it was
bad.
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4 ain't bad. So, Bodie, you launch Kieren into, as he steps in, you step in and launch Kieren. What do you do, Kieren? What does this look like?
So Bodie probably grabs him around by his feet and launches him up like a missile. And Kai would like to go straight up in the air as high as he can go and spin around at the same time. And if there's any sort of banners that he can grab as he does to spin around in it and grab it with his hand so that he can grab this fabric and ride it the way back down.
Love it. there is a roar of celebration to this incredible entrance by a new competitor, and the two who were doing this, still bobbing along to the rhythm, look suitably impressed. You step out. They each take another round in here, showing off their moves once again, and when you step in a second time, could you make me a performance check, please?
Which I have advantage on because it's a charisma-based thing. $24.
Could you please describe this section, or this new round of your dance here, with the knowledge you got a 24?
So, Lauren, is there anything that you would like to do that I can build off of?
In terms of what I can do, I will facilitate whatever bullshittery, pageantry, fuckery, whatever you want to do. Because Bodie was brought to this dance floor by you, and you're the one who's the primary battle.
That's
I'm
fair.
back up, baby.
I think that Bodie would probably grab Kai's hand so that he can spin around as like this anchor point where Kai is angled off of his legs.
Spinning like a top.
Like lifted up. Yeah, as Bodie's like doing this freaking war turtle thing of like being able to be totally stable and moving around and spinning while Kai essentially climbs all over him to duck and flip and do handstands and back bends and grabbing these various banners that he's now kind of halfway ripped off the ceiling to have them be swirled around them, just part of the performance aspect.
Incredible. The others step in once again, putting on a pretty good show, but whew, you've been putting on a hell of a show. But as you step in for a third time, you've put on a hell of a show. This is getting a little tiring. Could you please make me a Constitution save for your third and final check here?
So Bodie did the first one, I did the second one.
This is you. You're the dancer, so you need
just
the
me. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah!
I'm the anchor, baby. Where you want to go?
18 plus 2 for a dirty 20.
You catch your breath and not a sign of fatigue on you.
It's the sexy sweat, not the gross sweat.
The sheen.
As
But granted,
Beyonce
I'm covered in fur, so you
sheen.
can't see much anyways.
As you finish, there is just all of you around here in the ball just hear a eruption of applause. Those of you on the dance floor, you see as the two Eladrin who had been competing against you give faux bows to you, just recognizing the champion here, even as the one with dark hair looks a little sour about doing so. He does still have a impressed smile on his face, and the other one is absolutely beaming. And as we pull away from here and return back to the bar really quick, Wraught, you were still seated here nearby Lord Coldmoon, who
Watching the dance off at this point.
Yep, who at some point while you were watching the dance had just stepped away. And a figure approaches
He
you.
Irish goodbye to you.
Absolutely did. A figure approaches you. He is wearing relatively dark clothing compared to a lot of the people here. Middle-aged Eladrin man with a granite hard face. He has dark hair with streaks of, just a few small streaks of white in it. And he has a very hard gaze on his face as he walks right over to you, Wraught. And he...
As he approaches the table, I'm gonna slide what's left of my drink across to him.
He looks at it and then just looks back at you.
My name is Sven Nightwalker.
And he gives a
General
small
of the
nod.
Winter's Legion.
I'm glad you remember.
And he leans
Hard to
forward.
forget.
I hope you also remember to keep your ears open. Should you hear anything?
He hands you a folded piece of paper.
I'll drag it across the table with one claw.
And just as you look at the paper, you recognize the nearly invisible enchantment on it to allow it to turn into a paper bird upon the message being completed. And as you slide the paper across, he just gives you a nod and turns and walks off.
I'm gonna pull my drink back to myself. Meeting all sorts of interesting people this evening. Take a little sip. And I'm gonna pocket the paper bird enchanted paper.
Okay. What else would those of you at the bar, other than Wraught, be up to?
How's Orion enjoying his margarita? But first, I think Sally was gonna be.
Sally.
V would have just gone and grabbed waters and brought one over to Bari and had a water, pretty much like a little conversation, trying not to distract him, but wanted to give him and offer him a water.
That is very kind of you, V. Thank you.
And takes it.
It is warm in here.
45 degrees.
It really is. It really is. Well, you've got so much on too. You're working so hard. I just figured you needed some water. I don't want to bother you, though. I know that I don't want to distract you. You're working very hard protecting people. And she gestures over to the people behind him.
And he pulls kind of a silly face for a second where he's like,
Oh, God. We will have to get back to it. Have to be responsible.
V's gonna sort of like joke around and be like silly too, and then walk off with the waters in a shimmy sort of way, like, oh, you go have fun. I'll be seeing you later.
anything else anyone would be doing?
I think since I got
Staying out
ditched,
of
I
the-
would make my way somewhere else.
Okay, 1 second.
Melon, make sure you get in there.
Oh, I'm staying out of trouble is what I'm doing.
Yeah, but I
Well,
don't
we
know
gotta know how
Valid.
this
how you're-
romance
how you're doing that.
like lays out here.
I don't
Well,
know how that happens.
At this moment, if you all are just kind of chilling here at this point, Otto, what would you be up to? You were approaching the
The lady who's kind of just disassociating.
She, when you sit down nearby, she turns and sees you, and then just,
Hello, my name's Otto. I'm new here, and you seemed like you were just sitting by yourself, and I just wanted to come and make a new friend.
oh, Otto. Oh. How unexpectedly genuine. My name is Gwen Frostwood. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Otto.
Oh, I've met someone by the name with the name Frostwood, Lord Albert Frostwood.
My husband, yes.
Oh, he's such a nice man.
He is. He is, isn't he? Make me an insight check.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to call that right then and there. Oh no, you hesitated, honey. No.
Uh-oh.
Ole, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, with a 19, that is a 26.
she does it. She doesn't hesitate when she says he is. It's the way she says he is the second time. That with her vocal intonation, you wouldn't have been surprised if you didn't know the context. You wouldn't have been surprised if she had said he was with that vocal intonation.
Well, can I ask a question, Lady Frostwood?
Well, we are friends now, aren't we? Of course.
Is the Lord okay?
How do you mean?
Well, when I spoke with him, he didn't seem, and he gets closer so he can talk. I will say this. You know the cool thing about big parties like this?
What's that?
They're more intimate than smaller gatherings because there's so much going on and no one can really pay attention. So you can speak freely to a point.
I think you are wiser than you may know.
I get that sometimes. But I'm learning new things every day, and that's what gains wisdom. Experiences.
Well, Otto, you have struck me as a genuine man. And we're friends. It would be unkind of me to not return the favor. My husband is not in good health at the moment. He has lived a long, brilliant, and noble life, but I fear that our days and years together may be shortening sooner than I had hoped.
Well, you've got good memories, right? Since it's been a long life.
Many. Many and more. And hopefully still time to make a few more memories.
So that's why I came to talk to you, because you looked like you didn't want to be here, but also looked like you were remembering things. You were lost in a memory.
I want to be here. I just don't want to be here alone. That's the knife's edge of love. Nothing is ever as wonderful as it could be until you've shared it with that person. And unfortunately, my lord husband is not feeling well, though hopefully he will be getting here any moment.
He did mention that he was going to be here tonight. I was hoping to run into him.
Oh, if
because
he told
was
you that,
really kind of.
if he told you that, I know that Albert will be doing anything possible to make sure he makes it here. He's a man of his word.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want to keep a pretty lady like you waiting. So,
As you say that, and she gets a bashful-looking smile on her face, the lights in the ballroom dim, and a spotlight falls upon a man near the dais on the opposite side of the dance floor. Just one thing here on Ambient. And the dancing begins to stop. The partygoers begin to gather around as a small stage has been magically set up here. And the man in the top hat, a handsome man with a cunning look in his eye, announces loudly, "Gather one, gather all, for I, the magnificent Christoph Silverplane, will heap upon you wonders beyond your wildest imagination." applause and the air becomes filled with a sense of anticipation. You hear the whispers of excited wonder from the crowd here, and the instruments that had been playing the jaunty tunes begin to shift to notes of mystery and wonder. The performer, Christoph Silverplane, then begins to perform an elaborate series of illusions, some of them with their own little stories and patter, others simply impressive, calling up members from the crowd as assistants. He puts on an incredible performance. Each one of the feats that he puts on is more wondrous and breathtaking than the last. As this is happening, could all of you make me perception checks, please?
You got fucking Chris Angel at this stinking fucking thing.
$23.
Ooh, Kieren, I shouldn't have asked for you to make this one, actually. Sorry.
Ah, okay, that's fine.
20.
I'm dancing.
18.
Unfortunately, our two highest rolls there were the two people I should have called out to not make this roll, V and Kieren.
How dare you?
I'm so
How
sorry.
dare you?
But we had Wraught with an 18, Melon with an 8, Otto with a 20, and Bodie with it was a perception, not insight, so actually a 19.
Yeah, well, love that.
So, Otto, Wraught, and Bodie. Melon, you're a little distracted, maybe a little drunk.
Oh, I'm
maybe a little
enthralled.
sick. Yeah, it's just totally taken in with the wonder and magic of what is happening. But the other three of you, you notice two familiar faces amongst the crowd that you haven't seen for a long, long time, it feels like. A taller, skinny Shadarkai and a shorter, stouter Shadarkai, still dressed in a fine three-piece suit with a pocket watch in one of his pockets, and they are standing next to each other watching the show. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
I'm going to lean down to Otto. You get to take point, but we'll play backup.
Fair that I wouldn't make this check. I wouldn't recognize them anyways.
That's why you didn't.
Lady Frostwood, I beg your pardons. I have to step away for a moment.
Oh yeah,
Please
once
let me
the
know
show
when-
started, she encouraged you to come along and
Mhm.
join the crowd as well.
I'm going to step away for a bit.
Bodie, we can't let them run.
Yeah.
So I think Bodie and I will take up posts at like the blind spot at the back of each one and let Otto go up the middle.
So uncomfortable with
Ethan,
this.
quick
Hey,
question.
sorry.
Yes.
Out of
question
character
be- yeah.
for Kai and myself. Like, we're very high passive perception and insight. Would we even notice that our friends started acting weird? I was just
I
curious.
think you would certainly notice when they started moving a little bit away from where they had been standing and watching the show.
I'll just hook onto Bodhi's shell and follow him.
I was also going to ask an out of character question.
Sure.
Did anybody want to let Isolde know? Okay. Cool.
Good call, Morgan.
As
I'm not there.
as Otto kind of walks through the crowd, he picks up his lapel because the sending stone is inside the thing. Hey, buddy. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are here. Just want to let you know that. If you plan on doing anything, I'm going to go talk to him, so just keep your eyes on me, and we'll go from there. You look nice tonight.
The response you get is, I don't care about the Shatterkai. They can keep their carnival or lose it. I'm only here for one person.
You look nice tonight, too.
She does not say that. But you were the three, Wraught and Bodie, kind of flaring out, posting up, keeping the perimeter. Otto, were you heading over to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light?
Yep, I sure am.
Okay. It's easy to push your way through the crowd. People are watching the show for the most part, farther away from where the illusions and performance is happening. There are still people talking and laughing and all of that. It's not perfectly quiet in here by any extent.
And I want to try something. No, I'm not going to stealth up to him. I'm just going to walk up.
You walk up to them. They are paying attention to the show.
Oh, you guys were able to get away from the carnival tonight?
They turn and look at you, and Mr. Light recognizes you first. Otto! And comes to give you a hug. What are you doing all the way here?
It is good to see you again, Otto. What an unexpected surprise.
From Mr. Witch.
Well, it's a very unexpected surprise to see you here. What are you doing?
As you said, enjoying rare off time. And when we received an invitation to one of the fine balls, we could not decline, especially since we were owed a few vacation days.
More than a few, my friend, more than a few.
Well, that's nice that you guys were able to get away from your carnival and just have a good time.
Oh, you know how it goes during traveling and setup. The carnival runs itself fairly well.
Are they nearby, or did you take the mirror like everybody else? We did.
The carnival is far from here right now.
I'm gonna lean in, kind of from over one of their shoulders with my very long neck. Go to keep it away from someone in particular.
They look at each other. What?
You know, I really did enjoy working for you. Like, you were there when I needed y'all the most. I needed the carnival, and the carnival needed me. And I just wanted to say thank you for that.
You hear this, Witch? You were always one of the best of them, Otto. The carnival got a little bit dimmer when you left. But hopefully, not for long, there's always a spot open for you whenever you're ready to return.
Well, you know, you speaking of getting dimmer, funny enough, since we've been on our travels here, we got to meet some old members of the carnival.
Indeed.
Gleam and Glimmer.
Oh, yes! The Selenelian twins. Oh, one of the top-tier acts we have ever had at the and there are a few people nearby. Shh! Sorry. One of the top-tier acts we have ever had the fortune to have at the carnival.
Right. Yeah, they let me know that they were the twins. They had been there for a very long time, but they had been here for so long.
It has been a while since they left the carnival, and we did not keep tabs on them after their departure.
We're finding a lot of things here that people have lost at the carnival, surprisingly enough.
They exchange a glance. Well, you know carnivals, overwhelmed with all of the excitement, easy to misplace things.
Like a child?
I would hope not.
Like
You
Star.
found Star.
Star, isn't that dealer?
Yes, that's Dealer's cub. Star's at the carnival.
I know. I sent her back after we
Wonderful.
found her.
I did notice Dealer seemed to be in a much better mood ever since. I had no idea you were responsible. Otto, we owe you thanks even from far away. That place,
No, it was
the
a
only
group
reason
effort.
we can even trust to go away for a little while is because of Dealer, so had you not helped her, I can't imagine the state that the carnival would be in right now. Thank you.
It's funny, we're still looking for a few things that went missing at the carnival, too.
Mr. Light gets or looks at Mr. Witch and just gives like a bit of a grimace, and Mr. Witch shakes his head. They already know, Nerix. They're beating around the bush.
No.
There's no harm. They're not there.
No.
And he just turns and ignores Mr. Witch's protestations. We have an accord with folk from a long time ago that allow them to send their minions into the carnival and take a few items at their pleasure. Simple as that.
I imagine Bodie's gotten a little bit closer to, and Kai's still hooked onto his shell. Items like stuff, or items like
And things.
thoughts.
Items like
people?
senses of direction.
We did
No
not
way.
and do not inquire.
So you just let all of us that work there just get taken, including
There
the
was
staff. the
never
people you're
any of the
supposed to-
staff that was taken.
No.
You can accuse us of many
You
things.
just
But not that.
Star got taken.
And you know it was
Fearless
them.
child.
You made your way in here into the Feywild, didn't you? Others
Sure.
have. You accuse us of... We have made...
I accuse you of not protecting us, including staff and including some of the people that are there that come, visitors.
Mr. Light, who has well earned his name, when on stage is an even more boisterous persona than here right now, but he has still clearly been the light of these two. But he leans in towards you, Otto. I like you, Otto. Don't make accusations you can't back up. We made a simple agreement. There was never any mention, and never have we seen any harm come to any of our staff throughout that arrangement. I thought we had earned your trust better than that over the years, Otto.
You did. You do. I'm still learning things about the carnival that I thought I knew.
You don't need
Star
to know
was locked
everything, Otto. That's why we are here.
In that case, if you won't tell us, Isolde will.
How do you know that name?
Oh, she's here.
They exchange immediately nervous glances.
She's here right now?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Nerix, I do believe we have overstayed our welcome. I think that Otto was quite right, and that the carnival might need some tending to while everything is getting set up. Quite right. You
No.
Yes.
Stay.
Nerix.
Please
I
stay.
like that name.
No. And he walks off. And Mr. Light starts to jog behind. They start to leave. And they are leaving in a hustle.
So she wasn't wrong that if they meet, the contract is canceled.
But Isolde isn't particularly interested in that, but they certainly are.
Did you want anything else from them? I'm gonna kind of gesture after the way they're hustling.
You look after the way they are hustling, and as you are looking that way, you hear the roar of applause as Christoph Silverplane is giving a flourishing extended bow. And at the same moment, the double doors which had closed over the course of the evening to allow the sound to remain in here and people to leave and all of that once the majority had arrived, the double doors burst open right before Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are able to leave through them, and they kind of jump back and stumble to the side. The music stops. The applause silences. And an Eladrin woman with pale blue hair, young, rushes in, looking haggard, tears streaking down her face. And as she runs into the room, people give her a wide berth, seeing the state that she's running in. And she runs almost up to the dance floor. "He's dead!" And she collapses to her knees. "He's dead! My father has been murdered!" And as Astrid Frostwood collapses to her knees in the middle of the ballroom, weeping, that's where we will pick up next time. Great session,
Well,
everyone.
Ooh, boy, time for a murder mystery, guys.
Great session
Bob
for
Blanc.
session 77. Woo! Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for the multiple raids and raiders. If you had a good time, please follow along. If you had a great time, consider subscribing.
78.
78, thank you. This
yeah,
is 78. 78,
Yeah.
my bad. Off by one. If you enjoyed this and you'd never heard any of our past sessions and you want to see what's led up to this, please check out our YouTube channel. Go buff yourself, TTRPG, where you can find all of it. Now, before we go anywhere, since we got a lot of people in here, please don't go anywhere yet so that we can raid with all of those people. But first, I want to let these wonderful players let you know where you can find them when they aren't here, starting with Joe.
Hi guys, I'm Joe. If you want to find me on social media, I'm usually Dice Dragon Joe. I write fan fiction, I draw fan art, and hopefully you can see more of that from me soon, for especially this campaign, because you can't buy my dice anymore because I'm burned out and not making dice right now. So I closed my shop.
You need a break.
Morgan.
I need a break.
Hey, what color should I paint this Timberwolf? Because that's what I'm doing.
Rebel.
Pink!
Black.
Gunmetal, you got it. Mav?
I am distraught.
That was a nice old man!
Well, he's connected with every one of his family, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, my name is Mav. I'm your favorite bi-black guy on the internet. Happy Pride Month, everybody. You can find me here on Twitch at Digital Clubhouse TV, where I play a wide variety of games. And here, I play Throw Dice here at Thousand Face TTRPG. I'm in 3 campaigns. Yay! Oh God!
Sarah?
The name is on the tin. I don't post anything because the government doesn't really like that, so enjoy.
Sally?
Hey, you guys, Sally Quinn Creations. You can find me everywhere, Sally Quinn Creations. We've been crafting. We've been making a TTRPG game. We body paint. We play games. We do a lot of stuff. Find me on Twitch and Instagram. Thanks, Ethan.
And Lauren.
Hi. I'm here. Mondays. We are playing Spyro in honor of the most amazing announcement ever. No one's gonna see me in all of 2027. Just
We got
no
a
one's
lot.
gonna see
We're
me.
eating well.
So come hang. Okay, bye.
My name is Ethan. I'm the other half of Thousand Faces Cosplay. You can also find me talking all things TTRPGs as the Buff DM. If you enjoyed this and you want a more narrative play experience, right now, especially if you want a darker story, check out the podcast version of Go Buff Yourself, where you can listen to the narrative play version of Lords of Sin. You can also watch all past episodes of all of our games on the Go Buff Yourself YouTube. Let's get that raid going. Until we see you next time, friends, sincerely, thank you to all of you for being here and sharing this fun story that had oh so many twists and turns, and we got exactly where I wanted. Thank you all. Until we see you next time. It's a tough time out there, so be extra good to yourselves. You deserve it. Take time off social media. You'll benefit from it, but also stay aware. We need you aware. Make sure you're registered to vote. Midterms aren't far away. Help someone else get registered. Help them help somebody else. Do your part. We appreciate you. Be good, y'all. Drink some water, touch some grass, read a book, pet a dog, and stay wild. Bye, my friends.